What's up everybody, this is Scott and welcome back to another video. So as you all know, I absolutely love my MacBook Pro. I love the fact that it's slim and sleek and it has all that Mackiness to it, but I absolutely hate the keyboard. It feels like you're typing an angry email every single time you put your hands on that keyboard. And I do love USB Type-C, we know this because I have a Google Pixel 2 XL, and also the MacBook Pro from 2016, which has nothing but USB Type-C slots. So because of that, you have to live the dongle life, and these things are not cheap. But which ones are best for you? In today's video, I'm going to talk about the QacQoc QacQoc, and this dongle and why you should buy it. So this USB Type-C HUB adapter is an 8-in-1 aluminum multi-port adapter. It has 4K HDMI at 30 Hz, has a Type-C pass-through charging, 1 Gigabit Ethernet port, an SD and a micro SD card reader, which is really nice to have, especially when you're making content on YouTube like this, and 3 USB 3 3.0 ports. Now currently the price on Amazon right now during the holiday season is $59.99, which is a really good buy for something like this, but how does it compare to the other ones? Well, I have a J5, and those J5s run $79 at Best Buy, so the $59 price point's pretty good. Honestly, I was a little skeptical in the beginning because I've never heard of this company QacQoc or anything like that, but obviously I need an adapter, so when they said, hey, I'm going to send this to you, I wanted to give it a shot. So this thing's designed to be portable, even comes with a sweet looking soft bag that you can put your QacQoc dongle in. Huh. That might get demonetized. So I did put this thing through the paces during one of our live shows where I had it plugged in. I had my webcam at 1080p going at 30 frames a second, as well as a Yeti mic plugged directly into it. Also had a flash drive that was plugged into it, feeding files during the live show for our bottom thirds, just to see what would happen when I put the thing through the paces. So when I wrote and read files to and from the flash drive, there was really no loss of speed that I could tell of. Everything that I needed it to do, it did it just fine. One thing that I did know that had a degradation in speed was when it came to charging. When I plugged the MacBook Pro charger directly into the MacBook, it actually charges at a much faster rate, upwards of 50% faster when I had it through the pass-through of the dongle. So that's one thing you want to take into consideration, is I would actually just recommend plugging directly into the MacBook rather than using the pass-through, because there is a slowdown in terms of charging speed. The build quality in this thing is absolutely outstanding. It feels great in the hand, nice and aluminum. It blends in with the color of my MacBook Pro. It looks like it belongs there when I have it on the desk beside me. There's even a sweet blue LED light when you have it plugged in. It just shows that it's actually working, I suppose. So I talked about all the things that I liked. What didn't I like about this dongle? Well, one of the biggest things that I didn't like was the micro SD slot. You have to really mash that micro SD card down in there just to get it to lock. There's some other YouTubers out there that said they couldn't even get that to function. I had to take a paper clip and push it down in there just to see if it would lock. It will, but I wouldn't recommend using the micro. Just use an adapter for a regular SD card. So while I was putting it through the paces, one of the biggest questions that I always get asked is, does this thing heat up? It does get a little warm, but not like, holy crap, I'm gonna light the house on fire warm. So be advised that it does get a little bit warm to the touch, but I'm not necessarily worried about it burning anything down. So with the USB slots as well, this is something else I didn't like. I didn't notice it because I didn't have any flash drives that were a problem. But if you have thicker than a bowl of oatmeal flash drives to plug into the one side, and those, by I mean, is like kind of the big ones that you can't just kind of shove in, that's awkward. One of the big flash drives that you just kind of plug into the side, it will take up more space than you need, thus losing one of the ports from USB 3.0. But honestly, as long as you use regular size flash drives, you're probably not even going to notice, especially when it comes to the hub. If you're using just regular USB Type A to plug into it, it's not a big deal. So with all those things being said, would I absolutely recommend this? Yes, I would. The price point of $60 is perfect for a dongle. If you're in a situation where you have to use something like this because, you know, MacBook Pro problems, this is one that I will absolutely carry around with me at all times. One of the interesting things that I did try was, did this work on my Pixel 2 XL? It does, including the pass-through charging. I just wanted to see if it would work. Not really sure why I would ever do it, but it does actually work. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can pick up the QacQoc or QacQoc or however you want to say it at Amazon right now. So that's it. That's all I have in today's video. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing to our channel. Join us on our live shows on Fridays. We're going to get those started back up after the first of the year. As always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.